back again with another video. We'll have a look at the weekend's racing. Obviously, the biggest race on the planet, probably. The one everybody loves a bet on. We won't look at Punchestown this week, guys, because obviously we've still got to wait for the odds from Betfred. Trying to get some information out of them at the moment. So yeah, we're just waiting for some clarity from Betfred before we touch on that a bit more. So we'll have a look back at the main one. Then we'll look at the national first. Then.
Do you want to get anything off your chest?
Not far behind is Thunder and Roses, along with a perfect candidate. And then Black Lion behind him to the inside, Rasta Moraine, final nudge as they race down towards the first.
Yeah, I kind of bottled it myself.
But it's
Milan's Bar and Thunder and Roses amongst the
you know that there's that
to
possibility
touch down over the opening obstacle. Perfect candidate is gone at the first one of two to hit the floor. Black Lion is also out of it.
And that's what happened, wasn't it?
Probably got, unless you're in the first row going over the first, you're going to be in trouble if anything takes a tumble. Because, as the jockey said, they're going over that pretty much blind because they've just got so many bodies and animals around them. They don't, they're guessing at the fence.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I don't know who felt it was it perfect
candidate.
Yeah, maybe took the tumble and Sam just literally had nowhere to go.
Yeah. That is with them fences.
That's the problem.
Yeah. So again, hold nothing against him. Main thing is horse and rider got up and they'll fight another day. But yeah, I mean, from a betting point of view, it wasn't ideal. But
no, it wasn't the best.
That'll be the case for a lot of the people up and down the country.
I wonder how many jockeys sort of sit there and think, either I've got to get up front, or I want to get at the back. You know what I mean? I'm sure some of them must have a tactic and think, well, I'm going to do one or the other.
It must be difficult to get a tactic in the Grand National. I mean, as much as it's a wide course, it's a race like no other. There's 40 horses in it. So you just don't know where you're going to start off. Neither do you. I mean, some will try to push to the front because they lead, but do you want to lead in a 4-mile race?
No, I mean, you've got starters that's standing there is watching you like a hawk. So one has only got to go too early and he's yanking you back, and that's not ideal.
Great,
you've got that many. You've got
that many horses, we've mentioned that a couple of times.
Try to get 40 horses
races, and you're like, oh, come on, it can't be that hard, can it?
So you probably got half the field that think, right, let's just be clever, let's just keep that out of the way, and if someone else makes a mistake, well, that's their fault. And
I don't know if actually sorry, just to cut you off. I don't know if anybody saw it. There was a video VT that they ran on ITV about the race that never was. About the race that never started. That shows you, if you haven't seen it, go back and watch that, because that really shows you how hard it can be.
I mean, I'd say they had problems with the take that day. Obviously, you had horses and jockeys that were trying to go too early, but I mean, in the end, it was a fiasco.
Sorry.
No.
But thankfully, this year, straight away.
That is the main.
I'd say it's a good start.
I mean, again, if you're that start, you're gonna have a hard job getting 40 of them lined up for a standing start.
Yeah, so of course you are. To be fair,
hoping and praying that nothing comes up, and away they went. But as I say, as with the national, you've got horses that fall, you've got horses that have been pulled up, but the main thing is the 37, 38.
Yeah.
37. St. R is still at Aintree.
Stable,
but still at Aintree.
Oh, so right, okay.
But like you say, there was no fatalities.
Well, they've worked extremely hard, haven't they? Over the course of X amount of years, they had to try and.
So it eradicates any reasons for anyone to get out their pram this year.
Animal rights.
Well, Peter and all that. Whatever.
They can sleep easy.
Yeah, they can sleep easy this year round. But it was done well, and they did. It did look like a nasty fall from St. R. Really did. Which, on that point, I was having a discussion with the in-laws that because who was supposed to be on that fell, that went to hospital in the race before. I can't remember who was meant to be on him initially.
I can't remember.
But they had
one of Heskin, was it?
Might have been Heskin, because they had the opportunity to have either Richard Johnson, who didn't have a ride, and Noel Feely. Now they chose Kieran Giffens. That amazed me, because at first it was announced that Richard Johnson was taking the ride, and then the owners had asked, now would it be because of the claimer? Would he have had a would he have had a £3 on him, or would he have had anything? I mean, I did. There's obviously a reason behind it. It just seemed in my eyes, when you've got champion jockeys out there with no ride, in the Grand National, even if you didn't want to choose him, you had Noel Feely. Nothing against Kieran Giffens.
No, of course
not. But this is a race that, for the specialists, you need to be. The jockeymanship could have saved his life. Obviously, nothing happened to St. R, and it certainly wasn't Kieran's fault that anything happened to it.
No, of course.
But you know, you've got Richard Johnson sat there without a ride. He's watching.
Yeah.
Again, we
like,
don't know why.
If you like having, like, I don't know, like left back for Brazil, like available play on a Sunday league game, and
you choose Dave.
Yeah, your mate, or,
exactly.
Or Dave
from down the pub. Yeah, but that just, like I say, it certainly wasn't Kieran's fault.
No, I don't know.
By all means, we're certainly not saying that. It just confused me when you've got two.
Yeah, we're definitely not saying that.
Yeah.
Kieran, don't know.
No, 100%.
We're assuming that Kieran's watching.
Yeah.
Kieran watches money right
Yeah, right.
But it was
fact.
Yeah, it was just one of those. When it was announced, I thought, oh, finally, he's got a ride. And then they chose it.
Yeah, I was surprised.
Might know the rules better, I don't know. But, you know, but thankfully, like you say, all 38 guys, and that was one of them. But another I want to pick up on, the unseated, Cello Conti.
Going well,
he was running and
going well.
Daryl Jacobs as well.
Over the 17th then, Cello Conti leads the field in the Grand National with a Pleasant Company for Close Company. Double Ross, Milan's Bar to the outside, along with See You at Midnight. And these are followed by Bless the Wings List as they get over the next fence and head on towards the open ditch for the second time. Fence number 19, Cello Conti, along with Pleasant Company, Double Ross and Milan's Bar. Big jump by Pleasant Company. The Dutchman is on for the second time. Pleasant Company, Cello Conti, See You at Midnight. Val Salido lifts off in fourth. Cello Conti makes a terrible mistake, a slight error from baseline. And the last Samurai is also being eased out of the race, as it is Pleasant Company and See You at Midnight under Brian Hughes. Thunder and Rose is also pulled up. Getting over the next, Cello Conti made a terrible mistake and gave Daryl Jacob no chance. Cello Conti out.
Last Samurai pulled up, which we know. Someone of the three bets.
Yeah, unfortunately, none of the lucky winners actually won, I'm afraid. But
it was Jack, wasn't it? And I'll tell you why. Because you didn't listen to me, did you? I'm not going to go on about it.
Before we get into that
anymore.
We won't get into that yet. Go on.
Because he's desperate to.
No.
A quick mention for young Jack Kennedy as well on Bless the Wings.
Yeah.
Bless the Wings actually fell in the cross country at Cheltenham last month. I think David Russell was riding in that day. I don't think he was on Tiger Roll at Cheltenham, was he, David?
No, he wasn't.
Jack Kennedy's picked up the ride there on Bless the Wings, and at 40 to 1, he's run an absolute belter to go third, especially after a fall. You know, the month before. And again, it just shows you how leaps and bounds that Jack's come on. So well done to Jack again.
Yeah, as I say, I mean, it's one I looked at, sort of, I've mentioned to you lads before we sort of, started filming and that, you know, we doing the prep and whatnot. And,
I mean, he wasn't a close third, but
no,
in terms of...
I just looked at it, I looked at his odds, I looked at the jockey, and I thought, well, do you know what I mean? It can't be a bad Jack, can it?
40 to 1's a very good choice.
Like a fool, I actually didn't, but there we go.
It's one of those, isn't it? Yeah. Because you've got to narrow down, even if you're putting a bet on 3 or 4, you've still got to narrow that down from 38 runners. So
Well, you can't turn around in the Grand National and go, I'm picking one horse because I know. Because you don't know. You can't. Well, you can pick one if you want.
Yeah.
But you run a very high risk of Black Lion.
Yeah.
Confident in the betting.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That was the one main bet.
Yeah.
But, a few other little ones, as say, Cello Conti, I did back. And
Tiger Roll went sort of in and out, didn't he, for most of the morning?
Really
he's up, he's down, he's up.
Could they?
No, they couldn't make his mind up what they were going to see from him, really, you know.
But he found enough.
Yeah, definitely.
In the end, I mean, it was
comfortable. He looked like he'd gone on a mile.
I'll tell you, he was just.
He really did,
he
didn't
was
he?
cruising for it. He was doing it for such a small horse, because that's what they were saying. I know.
Tiny.
Because I obviously mentioned to you that I was confident leading up to it until Friday.
Yeah.
Purely on the basis that I know what I know about a horse, and I picked him at Cheltenham because I was adamant he'd get around that cross country. I was adamant that he'd win the Grand National, and then when I thought about it a little bit more, you've got to take into consideration that the cross country fences, like I was saying at Cheltenham, you can go through half of it because it's twigs.
It's bushes. More than
actual
fences.
The realisation hit me that this little horse has got to get over these big fences now, and he was just. It was brilliant to watch. It was a one for half a moment where he was nowhere, and his name wasn't being mentioned a lot because he was mid-division. But it seemed like the last 5-6 fences, he was picking off 2 at a time.
Just sort of kept himself out of trouble. And in fairness, David Russell, he actually lost an iron. I think like under 19 or 20 fence, and sort of managed to recover himself. So fair. Again, that's jockeyship, isn't it? It's the old head. And,
so again, wise move to replace. Not saying that Jack couldn't have got round him at all.
No,
but Davey's obviously seen something from Cheltenham and pulled rank, shall we say?
Yeah, you can imagine something like that.
Look, Jack, shut up.
Yeah, exactly.
We've got homework. I'm riding Tiger Roll.
The old man's having a go.
Yeah. All right, you've had your go, but the men are here now. And fair play to him. Let's say lost in I-90. It was nice as well. It was quite emotional for Davies. I think he lost his mum recently.
Yeah. Well, actually, his first words of that was for Pat, as in Pat Smoke, who's obviously, we know, sadly had to refrain from racing for the next couple of months due to illness. You know, jockeys are all mates, whether it be flat, whether it be jumps, they're all good mates, and that meant, you know,
it's very rare that you're sharing a changing room with effectively your opponents.
But your
mate, you can't be too many other sort of sporting occasions that happen, is there? You know,
he's a graceful man anyway, Davey, as we know. You know, he's not one of these. He just goes on about it, and he gives full credit to the horse and the people who look after the horse and people like that. But it was very tight. In the end, for what looked like was going to be comfortable.
Yeah, it did.
I'm going to be able to go, I almost did miss the
company with the lead. Tiger Roll is only
I was somewhere in the garden losing it.
I was
with him everything until the wife shouted, oh, he's coming back. And then I ran back in and did see if David Mann's got right. I've given up.
He's doing it easily. Pleasant Company in second, then 10 lengths away. Annabelle flies back in fourth as they run now towards
the lines over there. What are they doing? Have another go at him.
Under Davy Russell, the oldest rider in the race. He sends his round zero the elbow by 5 lengths. Pleasant Company in second, Bless the Wings in third. Then Annabelle Fly. They're halfway up the running though, and it's Tiger Roll under Davy Russell. For Gordon Elliott, he'll win his second national if he can see out the final 100 yards. Pleasant Company's gaining ground. Tiger Roll seeing it out. Tiger Roll. Baby jumping Pleasant Company at the line.
Right, so I won't tell you again. We'll move on.
Well, he might have lost out at the Scottish National next week. So
yes, but
I would love to see that. I mean, he's hardly going to be knackered, is he? So it might be. It might be worth. It might be worth it. I mean, Noel will get to ride that day, but that's another story anyway. And one quick mention for our mate Bryony.
Yeah. Oh, do you know? I was just going to touch on that. Take out the Irish. In the top 4, and you have yourself the first female, because there was no British.
I mean, you have got to take out 4.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's not like it was close. So I mean,
a great ride from her though.
But I mean,
she looked like she was done for out. The horse was going in to finish 5th. I mean, it's gutsy. It won't. If the experts are to be believed, and in the next few years you'll see a female jockey winning, it will be her above anyone. Because there's just something gutsy about her that she refuses to go away.
She's going to pick up a lot of good rides as well. I mean, you look there. She's nicked a ride for Neil King, who's obviously she's normally with Paul Nichols, but she's picked up a ride there, and he's got to be over the moon with his decision there. I mean, to get into 5th, beating the likes of Road to Riches, Gasline Boy, who's placed last year as well. Fair play. I mean, it was hard work, and at 25, she's run a belter there. So well done to her.
I mean, she certainly knows how to get it. Whether she wins or not, she seems to be able to find that little bit of extra and get that little bit more out of the horse.
She's a trier.
I don't know quite how she does it, but
you always see her push for the line, regardless of whether she's 1st or 10th. As I say, a lot of the time you'll see a horse pulled up or eased down and just sacrifice a couple of places because it's not going to win. But no, it
almost seems that like the horse wants to do it for her, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And like I say that, that's got to be a winning combination. As of an owner, if you own if you've got a horse and it seems to like a jockey, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
That's got to be a winning formula, isn't it? Really, in the long run.
Yeah, well, like you say, even 4th was Annabelle Fly, who came 3rd in the Gold Cup.
Yeah.
That's all right. He probably came. He was 4th by a long way, but with a jockey like Barry Geraghty in a Gold Cup 3rd place horse, that's all that's beat her in that.
Picked by quite a few of the favourites on screen, weren't they?
Annabelle Fly.
AP, I think, mentioned Annabelle, and so did who else was on there with them? Mick Fitzgerald, I think, was another one.
That'll be AP's loyalty to
yeah.
But no, again, 2nd in a Gold Cup, so you can be almost confident that they're going to get the trip. So I mean, in terms of actual who was where, I don't think in terms of the top 4. I mean, don't think Tiger Roll being the winner is a massive surprise.
No,
They'll
no.
fly being placed isn't a massive surprise. Even Bless the Wings at 40s, I mean, I don't think that's a huge shock. Pleasant Company, maybe. And Milan's Bar, maybe. But other than that, I don't think there's real massive shocks in there. It's just what order you put them in. So, but yeah, as I say, main thing is they all got round, everyone's up, and
and I won.
And you won. What a great way to end. I hate my life.
Other winners that day, another impressive win for Thomas Patrick. That was
I was on that. Yeah.
I think a
Dickie
lot of
Johnson,
people were, and that's going to look impressive.
We
next
have
year.
slips to prove that as
Yeah,
well.
and that is going to look impressive. That horse will be impressive next year because it's going the right way at the moment.
Yeah, it's definitely moving in the right direction, no doubt about that.
Yeah, 100%. So I'd imagine he'll go chasing, and he'll be up there with a lot of them.
Yeah, another horse that jumps ever so slightly right, but doesn't seem to be much of a problem. I mean, it's almost an issue yesterday, because obviously they're going left-handed, but it just had so much. I mean, again, I think Dickie Johnson being on board that as well has made all the difference.
Yeah.
Because he was pushed by on tour pretty much from 2 out, and he was working a lot quicker than he was as well. But I mean, he pings everything. A little scare, I think, on the second or third fence where he did seem to guess it slightly, but again, experienced jockey keeps him up, and great ride.
My boy Mike back with a bang.
He was back, and he looked good.
Did we back a 1-2 that day?
It
I
did,
believe we
Bristol
did,
Domain in that one as well. So I mean, that was.
Can we hashtag just saying?
It weren't actually a bad Grand National in that respect for us, was it?
No, we did all right.
No.
We did all right, didn't we?
But he did look. Well, to be fair, he didn't look bad at.
He didn't
No, he
He
didn't. No.
got beat by a better horse, but it was one of those. It was the case of if Thursday was anything to go by, everyone was like, well, all the Cheltenham runners are going to get beat.
Yeah.
Because it was everything that had skipped it. We Have a Dream.
Yeah.
Horses like that had skipped Cheltenham had seemed to come back fresh.
Yeah.
And
Absolutely, yeah.
Finian's Oscar, L'Ami Surge. Certain horses weren't coming out. Petit Mouchoir didn't come out of Cheltenham great by the looks of it.
No.
Faded fast.
Yeah.
Again,
That was another one. We didn't discuss it, but I did actually not jump ship. But yesterday we did the rest of my bets. I did look at that, and I ended up having a few quid on that as
I did as well.
I just couldn't be having Petit Mouchoir. When I first went in, it was 4-6, and then I see it getting caved 4-5. At best, some places it might have been evens, and I'm not saying anyone knew anything, but the price was coming in heavily, and Diogo de Charmel was getting absolutely hammered in. So I think the other one was Lady Buttons.
Lady Buttons, I had a bit of
being heavily backed. I think
bit
everyone
of
was
a
just
debate.
keen.
I'm myself with that one.
Yeah, I mean, I think everyone was just keen to take on.
Or Petit Mouchoir.
Yeah, everyone's just keen to take on anything that's been to Cheltenham and had a run already. I mean, Mike Byte say at 4-5, considering it's a fairly decent price, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
In
Considering
the
how
race
they
it
run.
was.
But fair play to Bristol Domain as well. Come back after a wind up and a few other problems as well. And I think he's run a cracker there.
Politolog.
Oh,
That was a good race, that actually.
Did we mention that as well?
Did as well.
We
Well,
did.
not me, but on that one. But yeah, he did. He ran a good race, and he stayed on well.
I didn't know he had that kind of battle in him.
No,
because like you were
it
saying,
surprised me.
because you said about his turn of foot was going to maybe let him down. In the end, it was his turn of foot and a little bit of gutsiness.
It was the heart.
He got the rail, and he weren't letting that go, and he was not letting him pass.
So when I watched him, it's Ascot when Altior just literally cantered past him. Obviously, we've already seen that Altior's a class apart from everything else. But Politolog had no answer.
No,
it
he
didn't look like
didn't,
he wanted to answer.
No.
But he saw Min coming upside him and thought, right.
He came with something, didn't he? Definitely
Don't
different.
think so, boy. Yeah. And I mean, a battle on like that, and as well, fair play to was it Sam that was on him?
It was Sam. Yeah. 11 to 1.
Yeah.
11 to 1, a lovely price in that sort of race as well.
Yes.
Balk of the Flow really disappointed me.
Yeah, but again, could it be the Cheltenham?
Again, that's what I'm
surgeons,
saying.
Yeah.
Well, you see it as well because you look at the course that Min and Politolog took, where they just sort of stuck to the inside rail, going round, and Balk of the Flow seemed to be like doing a Mike Bite, didn't he, and drifting. He was looking for the better ground, far out. But I mean, again, leggy, just looked leggy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did very much so.
We Have a Dream looked quite impressive as well.
Yeah. I had a feeling about that. I mentioned that one, and I believe Jacob would put mention on the last week's one, because there was just something about that horse that looked like he was going to be very consistent, very good. He jumps well, but he gets over his fences quick. So he's hitting the ground running effectively, isn't he? Really, he's not spending too long in the air over the hurdles. He's just
whips them.
He's just getting over them to get to the other side quick. and he really didn't even. I don't think he struggled in that race.
No.
Considering Apple Shakira was in it again, yes, Apple Shakira went Cheltenham, but had a poor Cheltenham, so...
We said, didn't we, before Cheltenham, we weren't sure what Apple Shakira was, and I had a feeling I didn't think she was that great. I just didn't think she'd come up against anything particularly very good. And I do think she's literally just been found out. I don't think she's legging. I think she's just, she'd been beating some whipping boys. For
basically not quite as good as we all thought maybe she was.
She's come up against horses in.
She's
come up against horses that are, certain calibre, and she's been sort of found out ever so slightly. I mean, Gumball for Richard Johnson's come, ran an absolute belter as well, and he weren't going away. Although We Have a Dream's won it well. Gumball was still going, but finally some brilliant riding from Darryl Jacobs. So,
but it was, and he for the majority of the race was just steering. It was just a passenger.
It looked that way.
Because I do really think that We Have a Dream has got a lot to offer next year as well. If the opportunities are right in certain races.
Oh yeah, definitely going forward. Yeah,
going forward is one that I will be, for one of the word, champion
in.
Could be champion
potential.
Could be. Runs, but it's got a ton of foot in it. I mean, it's a horse that will.
I mean, I'm saying it'd be champion hurdle next year. Obviously, be novice hurdling first.
Yeah, of course, but there's potential in a horse like that dismisses the fences, jumps them quick like they're not there, as though it's just carrying on running, and that's not the first time that he's run that way.
Well, not only that, so he's won on good ground, and he's won on.
Yeah.
No, I mean, Aintree wasn't bottomless, but it was still soft.
Yeah.
Going got switched from heavy, and I think it was just soft in the end. But even so, when I was looking at it from above before the racing started yesterday, God blimey.
Yeah. I should imagine Nicky Evans at home right now, sort of doing that. Do you know what I mean? I'm sure he's probably very excited about the prospects.
Got a hell of a season. Got a hell of a season come up.
Yeah, definitely.
But like I say, it was. Like I was saying to you, there's something special about a festival in the jumps.
Yeah.
You got your Saturday racing that's good, but when there's a 3-day event like Aintree or Cheltenham and stuff like that, there's just something special about just watching it and stuff like that. And for me, it was a very good Aintree. The racing was good. Some of the
you can't help but get excited, can you?
Some of the finishes were spot on. I mean, Finian's Oscar coming out of nowhere. I mean, he ran so fast, he lost his hat. The silk came off the hat. I'm looking for the horse with the black hat. I'm to see where's he coming from. Do you know what I mean? He was that impressive to come back from what everyone was saying. I mean, we said we don't think they know where he's best.
No. Yeah.
He was good.
I think we definitely saw a glimpse of that early promise that we saw.
The promise from last year that we were disappointed in. He didn't bring this season.
Yeah,
he found something.
They found something. Yeah,
but as a festival, I thought it was fantastic. The racing.
A few others that we touched on. Terrafort as well, an absolute belter. Santini.
I was just about to say one that you've been a bit straight on.
Got it right this time. Much better ride from Nico on that.
He ran a bit more prominent, didn't he? Didn't sit in the middle of the pack.
Just literally found a gap, went for it, ta-da, and put the burners on. And he's beaten some decent horses there.
Good run by Roxana in that same race as well.
He beat Oko Corral as well, who I think came second when he got beat at Cheltenham. So
Ultra Gold, 2 out of 2.
2 out of 2, and that cantering, absolutely cantering his way around that as well. So
I've got to be honest, I looked at Ultra Gold in that race, and I actually backed Theatre Territory.
So Sam Whaley-Cohen's right, wasn't it? That was the one that was most popular during the day.
And I looked at Ultra Gold, and I just thought, obviously he's done it last year, but you know what I mean. You're trying to glean your little bits of information from your apps and your websites and all that, trying to get an edge, aren't you? You know. And I looked and just thought, no, I can't see it myself.
Do you know what that's a case of horses for courses. They run in there twice. He wins twice. That is. Like you say, you try and find. You look at it and go, "No, last time he ran was he?" Do you know who else we missed out on that one? Pennhill. We done the exact same with Cheltenham.
Yeah, we did.
And we were told.
And we were told, and we dismiss it because you go, "Last time he ran was he?" He ain't going to be ready for that hill. He could have gone round twice before anyone else got round once. And exactly with Ulster, like you say, can't have round because he knows the course, he knows the.
And that was actually Harry Cobden picking up the ride for Colin Tizard as well, so there was something else to look at. As you say, that doesn't normally happen. So that's
I think, did you mention that on the day, I think?
What was that?
About the unusual ride there. You know?
Yeah, but didn't back it, did I? No, of course not, because he's not ran since
Miss
last time.
Five did alright?
Second.
Again, consistently.
Can't catch a break with her at the minute, can
you?
Always the bridesmaid at the moment.
I'll keep trying.
Always the bridesmaid on that one, but again, another good race. Just, found one horse that was definitely too good on that one.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, like
exciting 3 days though.
It was very good. It was very, very good. So
Some brilliant races.
Cards, yeah, you looked at the cards like every day, and there was some superstars.
Something to get excited about, wasn't it, every day, you know? And sort of like what I think you said to me, didn't you? Is like it's fantastic. Like we've only just had Cheltenham, and now we've got this. You know what I mean?
And you still got Punchestown and then Sandown.
You're just having a sort of a come down from Cheltenham hype and that, and all of a sudden you had the 3 days of National. So it was really good.
Yeah, no,
it was
very
brilliant.
good. Very good.
But
Yeah,
like
thoroughly enjoyable. Yeah,
next stop,
yeah.
Punchestown. Well, Scottish Grand National.
Yeah, Scottish Grand
next week.
Yeah, next week. But
not
again,
a lot in the way to speak about there because a lot of
still waiting again.
It'll be a case of
and
see what comes out of this Grand National. Yeah, there
Yeah.
will be a lot that we know for Vicente, Vintage Clouds, a lot of horses that were aimed at that. I.e., it's a shorter race in respect of a Grand National, so they were under that. But you know, there will be a lot. Black Lion didn't get too far in this one, so it's going to be a
we'll see. Yeah,
bit
about
fresher.
that.
So as long as nothing's amiss there, so we've got not a lot on that front to talk about.
Yeah.
But that is next Saturday, and obviously Punchestown.
Yeah.
A week of that.
Yeah.
That's brilliant.
And obviously Sandown as well, which will be good. Which we're all excited about going to. So
I'll get to see Tiger Roll paraded. That'll be brilliant.
I get to see Altior.
Yeah.
So
it'll be great for me. You know, it'd be like sort of first big event, if you know what I mean.
It's a very good booze up as well. Yeah.
Yes, and cue cards goodbye. Right.
Yes.
Drink responsibly, by the way.
And gamble responsibly.
Yeah,
yes,
responsibly. Yeah.
But yeah,
so we all had to look forward to that. You might have seen after the National, although it was a bit late to be fair, we're looking at obviously bringing out our own range of scarves. So we'll get a bit of graphic up on the screen in a minute just so you can have a quick look at what they like anyway. And let us know if you think we've missed anyone out.
Or who you'd like to see.
Yeah, what else you'd like to see in there.
Or if you want to order one.
Yeah, or if you want to pre-order one, we're still in sort of talks about that, but hopefully they're coming. We'll get that sorted soon, and we'll be back again for the next video then, lads.
And
so take care, everyone, and we'll see you again next time.
Lovely.
Cheers. Goodbye.